A game of legislative brinkmanship is playing out over a housing bill being considered by state lawmakers. Democrats backing the bill say it would remove some barriers standing in the way of new housing developments. Republicans say it encroaches on local control of zoning laws. News 8 political reporter Mike Cerulli is covering this. He joins us live from the Capitol. Mike.
Yeah, good evening to you, and you hit it right on the head right there. The outlines of this debate, I think pretty familiar, right? How much control should the state have? How much control should local planning and zoning commissions have over the approval of new housing? The Democrats want to put some reforms in place that would help speed up those approval processes. Republicans say those proposed reforms would rip away power, local control they call it, from those planning and zoning boards. And the Republicans just a few hours ago delivering an ultimatum to the Democrats saying, look, if you don't strip parts of this bill out that we don't like, you're going to be here debating for the next 12 hours.
Looking at probably at least 10 to 12 hours. And it depends how many amendments we end up running. There's a lot of pieces here in this bill, a lot of sections that we're going to have to try to dissect. So it's just going through the bill is going to take a bunch of time, let alone actually having a true debate, just to determine what's actually in the bill.
I'm prepared to stand until my legs can't work anymore. I'm one of the younger members. I have time, and I'll use it wisely.
So you can see there, as you said, that game of brinksmanship playing out, because remember, they're on a clock. They have to be done with all their work by June 4th at midnight. So any hours that they spend debating something is hours they can't spend on other bills. So you see the minority Republicans, where they don't have numbers, they can use time as sort of their weapon. And coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll tell you the latest on the negotiations over this bill. Still questions of whether or not they're actually going to call it for a vote tonight. And we'll tell you what the key sticking points in this debate are, what those provisions that Republicans are so worried about are if they get taken out of the bill. For now, reporting live at the state capitol, Mike Cerulli, News 8.